Okay. Oh, oh God. I'm so. I just ate a quick dinner, so thought I'd watch another episode of Power. Just hurt my hand. So this is Power season 1, episode 3. Titled "This Is Real," I think, which fits the episode. So, to be honest with you, I haven't posted an upload for Power in a while. Um, it just takes a while for me to get into an episode, to get into a new series. This one actually hooked quicker than my last series because this is the third episode in, and I'm actually uh, pretty interested to see what's going to happen. It got complex toward the end. Like the beginning was kind of like this particular episode, anyway, was kind of like I was too busy nitpicking, and I'm like, okay, the acting's overdone in some aspect to an extent. I'm like, oh, what the accents don't match, and I'm like, all these little things I'm trying to, all these little things I'm pinpointing, trying to use against the show. I have to learn to give things a chance. So this episode, it's very complex at this point. So we have the relationship between the lead actors. His name is Ghost, and his I promise I will remember all the characters' names eventually, but I just haven't done it. So we have the relationship with um, the main character who was called Ghost, or Ghost, yes, Ghost, and his wife and his high school sweetheart has come back into the picture. She's also a lawyer, but coincidentally, she's also working on a case that involves him. Big surprise. And you have Tommy, his second-hand man, and him pretty much being like a loose cannon, if you will. What else do you have involved in this one? Okay, so you have his drug empire, and then you have his. They don't really necessarily talk too much about his laundromat chains, but that doesn't play too much of a role. Also, well, it plays a role, but they don't talk about that much. Put it that way. You also have his new nightclub. That's a thing. So I guess, did I leave out anything? Yeah, I left out a lot actually. I left out a lot. So no, actually I did leave out. Those are the main players in this particular episode. Now these sub stories stem off from the main story, so I'm going to focus on the main character and his two love interests. So all I can say is this guy's a lucky bastard because not only does he have one loving partner, but now he has a new loving partner. He has two women holding him up when he feels sad, or keeping him afloat, if you will. So now I think I said this in my last episode in regards to his wife. She's feeling underappreciated, and now she's felt like she's been lied to. This, that, and the third. Pretty classic stuff when it comes to relationships the way relationships are portrayed in movies and television, of course. But seeing how this is like a new age of television, like post cable when it first started to pop. I mean, I don't want to go down the trail of TV history, but this is in between movie and television. It is as entertaining as uh, a movie could be, but it's still set in a television format. If that makes any sense at all. So, um, taking a look. So I think I spoke on this. Of course, I know I did. I spoke on this in what I witnessed in previous episodes. She's starting to stray with the driver, but she's still strong in her position with him. Okay, now you have him torn between the club and like the drug empire and her. So he's trying to maintain all three of those. And not only is he doing that, he put on his plate his high school sweetheart. So you have her uplifting him in one scene as well. That's why I say he's a lucky bastard. So you have that's I don't wouldn't necessarily call it a triangle, not yet. Um, oh, and surprisingly, this episode didn't have any intercourse. Thank God. Well, actually, I take that back. It did. It had one, one scene of softcore makes it feel like there's none compared to the last episode. Maybe I'm losing my mind here, but anyway, so I'm gonna move on now to the Tommy character. So, the Tommy character. So far, he's proven to be really reckless, but like I said, I was nitpicking. His acting is a little overdone at this point. Um, What was a torture scene in here? See, this thing gives you so much variety too. This series is given a lot of variety. You have instances where they show signs of compassion and they have moments of compassion and they have moments of regret and like PTSD like episodes, and then you also have really gory stuff as well. Um, oh yeah, and the soundtrack seemed like it was dumbed down this episode too. That's a plus for me. And another thing, I think the opening song is starting to stick on me now. It's actually a good song. Now 3 episodes in, he got me. But yeah, Tommy seems to be kind of like a loose cannon, if you will. I'm trying to think what else happens. Just oh yeah, he sets the guy on fire, but he gets the answers they need. They're they're chasing down the reason why they're being targeted. Their product is being targeted in transit, and their money as well. They're tracing that down, and they're finding answers. Um, they're finding answers, which is interesting. It's just reeling me in more and more, and I love the complexity of it all. So, I touched on Tommy. Now I guess I'm gonna go to what else did I mention in the beginning of the episode? And oh man, so Tommy, so you got those three in that relationship. You got Tommy. Oh man, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I guess I want to. Oh, let me mention this before I forget because I'm obviously spacing out here. So the first, I guess, it was a date. The first date that the main character and his high school sweetheart had, he winds up getting matching little keychains, like little dolphins or something, to like a memory, memento. But he forgets it and leaves it in his daughter's crib. Now, there's plenty of warning on packages and probably been commercials about it too. You can't leave small things around kids because they'll just automatically start chewing on it. Which I never had kids. I never been around. I don't have younger siblings, so I don't know. I've never been around younger nieces and nephews, anything like nieces and nephews. I haven't been around anything like that, so I wouldn't know if it's true or not. But that momentum he had, he like misplaces it and it falls in to the crib. The child gets that and almost chokes on it. So is this a way of is this the writer's way of writing in like, or is it just a way of iterating that hey, you might be making a mistake. You got a whole family, not part of one. You got a whole family already, and you're trying to go stepping out and creeping on her with this other woman. I feel like it's just a reminder, which I like that. I like that connection. I like that. I like that a lot. Um, Now what else? You also, is for the first time, get a look at 50 Cent himself, Curtis. Curtis, you get a look at him in here. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. So all the characters are too close in age. Like he's supposed to be the older. It's just silly. Okay, come on. I'm living in reality here. I know this is a fictional TV show, but come on. D- d- that's just assuming that the audience is stupid. I feel that's the way I feel. Come on, 50 Cent is like the same age as the main character, and he's supposed to be the OG or the old homie or the old wise one. Come on, man, y'all about the same age. What's going on there? So what was happening? And realistically, what was happening? They built this story up of this character, like, oh, he showed us how to do the game, and took us in. So what? He was 19 and y'all was 14 or something like that. Come on, man. Come on, man. They made it seem like the dude was way older, and the person that plays his son, it's like, did he have a kid when he was like 16 or something? That's what it looks like. He had it when he was 16. No, I don't think he did. They're almost the same age. He looks a little younger than him. Come on, man. Come on. If I can figure out where I was trying to go with the beginning of this dang video. So I talked about the main character, his two love interests. I talked about Tommy being a loose cannon. And I talked about. I think that's the only thing I need to talk about. Maybe I'll remember some other time.